I'm Bethany Burkholz, VP of the Ben Osborn Memorial Fund, and
Bill Osborn, President and Founder.
Sure. So Ben Osborn Memorial Fund was created in August of 2010. It was based on my brother, Ben Osborn, Corporal Ben Osborn, who was killed in Afghanistan, killed in action. And so that was June 15th of 2010. And it was my dad's idea to create a foundation that would keep his memory alive. So our slogan is giving kids a little lift. And what it is that we don't give monetary support so much, we give actual items. So for the kids that don't have gym sneakers and they're embarrassed to go to gym because they don't have shoes that fit, the guidance counselor will reach out to us and we'll get them a pair of sneakers. We've helped with football cleats for somebody that wants to be on the football team but they can't afford cleats. We buy cleats. We even helped someone with a prom dress. In one of the schools, she did all of the fundraising to go to help the class with the prom, but she couldn't go because she couldn't afford a prom dress and she was embarrassed, and so she told her teacher that she wasn't going to go, and the teacher reached out to us and we took her prom dress shopping. So we try to help those that may not ask for help but could really use the help, and it's expanded from there. We now have 9 initiatives. So the first one was just that, helping give those things, items like
General giving.
General giving, yes, that's what we'll call it. So it's expanded to senior scholarships. We have book stations. We have our Christmas giving, which South High students have helped a lot with that. We have the food pantries. Hygiene kits.
Helping out elementary school kids with clothing, generally really a change of clothing. Young kids sometimes have accidents, sometimes they get sick, and we provide a change of clothing so they can go back to class and go back to class with a sense of dignity. And along with that, we provide head lice kits. Unfortunately, that's a recurring problem. We also provide healthy snacks. And when I say healthy snacks, I'm not talking about potato chips and ring-a-dings and whatever other awful stuff is available out there. But good drinks, like orange juice or apple juice, this is part of the healthy snacks that we provide. And blankets at times. And these are not blankets they'd use at school, but ones they take home and help them stay warm, especially this time of year. So
and our latest initiative is, this is our 9th initiative that we just created last year, is Ben's Bears. So this we give to kids that may be going through a difficult time, whether they lost their house in a fire and, maybe the police officer or the fireman can give these bears to the kids. We actually dropped off a bear for the young lady that was kidnapped in Moreau Park. So, this is our newest initiative, something that we're trying to give, and we have a little...
Would you mind reading
Sure.
this?
So we have a little snippet. That's okay. Okay. All right. So it says, our logo of a teddy bear has a history that goes back over 35 years. Ben's mother, Beverly, lovingly used to refer to him as her teddy bear. As Ben grew, her teddy bear became just Bear. It was a term of endearment steeped in love, comfort, and his innocence. It was a mother-son feel-good phrase that made both feel special. We would like to pass this special feeling to local traumatized children so they too can feel special, loved, and cuddled like Ben. Ben's Bear will provide a sense of secure well-being, comfort, and hope that tomorrow will be better than today. Our bears are 24 inches long to provide an armful of love and a message that someone cares. We want to help local children who have been traumatized by events and situations well beyond their control, such as serious illness, loss of family or home, abuse in all its ugly forms. As always, we wish to help in some way. This is our 9th initiative that stays within the structure of our mission to give kids a little lift. It will expand or reach and scope of those whom we serve while lifting spirits of all involved. This will help level life's playing field to those least able to fend for themselves. So that's our newest initiative. So we are asking for additional funds to keep this initiative going, because by having support for this, then we give this away for free. So we have the cost of purchasing the bears, and we want a good-sized bear that's soft and cuddly and big enough, and then we purchase it's actually a baby's T-shirt that we get our logo screen printed on. So this helps us support this initiative by giving these away for free. And then the other one is actually the senior scholarship. So we support how many schools now?
10 schools, South High being one of them. And these scholarships are based on a criteria.
So this is another initiative for our scholarship. So like I said, my brother was killed in action in Afghanistan, June 15th, 2010. So it's awarded to 2 students who meet the following criteria: a good character, charitable heart, current need, commitment to self-improvement, and is service-oriented. And then the successful applicants must write a 3-paragraph essay on one of the 2 topics, service or patriotism. And it's a $500 scholarship that goes usually to 2 parties, people, school. So we support 10.
As Bethany just read, this is not based so much on scholarship as it is character. And we just think that character is just as important as scholarship. And so the kids that do very, very well in school are taken care of. Those that maybe scholarship isn't their top priority, but they have good character and try hard. We'd like to help them as well. So that's
Everybody
the basis.
has goals, so we want to help people achieve their goals. It's been amazing. Times are tough now, and so fundraising gets a little strenuous at times.
All the time.
I know. I was being polite. So we do have one annual fundraiser that we try to help keep us running throughout the year. And we've actually had a lot of assistance from the students here at South High, thanks to Mr. Burkholtz and the Key Club. So that's Baskets for Ben that we do in October, and we try to raise as much money as possible to keep us going throughout the year. But we have a budget of $10,000 for scholarships. Our Christmas program is like another $10,000. Now with these guys, it's starting to grow and catch on, and so we're getting more requests from other programs. So these guys are starting to go and fly off the shelf, which my mom will be very excited to get them out of their spare bedroom where they're being stored. So it's very helpful. It keeps us running. Sure.
We've been pretty aggressive in terms of creating programs, reaching out to as many kids as we possibly can. And my feeling has been that if you stand still, you're going to end up going backwards. So we're always leaning forward, trying to do as much as we possibly can. And we started with 1 program, and now 9. We started with 1 school. Now we're involved with 62 schools. We were started with 0 organizations that we help. Now we help over 25 different organizations, and so we're just we're not greedy. We're just trying to help and doing as much as we can. And so financing or finding the finances to handle these programs is always an issue. Sometimes I feel like a politician, always out there looking for money. And but you know, fortunately, over the years, we've only turned down 2 requests. It's been an incredible journey. In spite of our loss, I know that I feel extremely fortunate to be part of this. And, we're going to keep going as long as we can, and with your help, it sure makes it very easy to do.
Thank you. And we've been here before, and so it's always been fun to come and be a part of it, to watch the dancers and all of the fun that they have. I personally like the organized dance. I think that's really fun to watch, you know, from my background as a dancer myself, so I'm like, yeah. But it's just really nice to see the community support and, you know, everybody coming together, and for us to be allowed to be a part of it. We're always appreciative of that. So thank you. I
mean, we're extremely grateful for your help and involvement with our organization. But you guys ought to look in the mirror because you have done such a fantastic job, and you have to be proud of your accomplishments. And you know, bravos to all of you, and because we know from Baskets for Ben how much work is involved in putting something like this on. And
yes, yep.
Go Bulldogs!